let's talk about something no one tells you on this journey. You are going to outgrow people. People you laughed with, people you prayed with, maybe even bled with. Not because you're better, but because you're called. And callings come with a cost. And if lately people have been drifting, if relationships have been feeling a little off, if you've been wondering, is it me? This message is for you. Every time God calls you higher, something or someone can't come. Not because they're evil, but because they're not aligned with what your next assignment is. You're not crazy for feeling distant. You're not cold for wanting space. You are evolving. And as your frequency shifts, your circle will too. That's not betrayal. That is alignment. You prayed for purpose, but purpose will separate you. Sometimes the most dangerous place to stay is where you are most familiar. That group chat, that old friend who still sees the old version of you, that person who loves you conditionally. As long as you don't change too much, you'll start shrinking yourself just to be accepted. You'll start silencing yourself just to avoid tension. But listen, any space that requires you to betray your growth is not your home. Let's be real. Outgrowing people hurts, even if you know it's right, even if you know it's God, because there's a grief in letting go of shared memories, of people who once felt like soul family. But if God is asking you to release them, it's because He's preparing something greater. And if you stay in what no longer serves you, you'll delay what's already been written for you. Stop trying to be understood by people who were never meant to get you. You were not called to fit in. You were called to awaken. And that awakening will threaten what's asleep in others. That's why they say, you've changed. Yes, you have. And you're allowed to. That's not arrogance. That is obedience. This isn't punishment. It's preparation. God is pruning your circle so your heart can feel fully present in your next season. He's refining your environment so your gifts can actually breathe. You're not being left behind. You're being led ahead. You're not alone. You're just being set apart. So if you're feeling the distance, if people are falling away, if you've been called too much, too different, too deep, don't shrink. Don't beg. Don't chase. Hold love in your heart, but let go with your hands. Because what's meant for your next level will never require you to dim your light to keep it. God bless.